one up, one down, and here's another faded out figure here. But the more you study it, the longer you take it, the more stories. It's layers and layers of story. And this dark figure up here was actually a more recent find. So we have more shadow figures up here.
What are the red dots at the end of the white?
Earbobs. Earbobs. Like up in here.
Earrings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically.
Very strong. We do have the snake clan that wandered through here a lot. So we do have, it's important for them to put their clan symbols up here. So we do have a lot of clan symbols. But some of these going back 7,000 years old. I guess the really important part about this whole thing is realizing that somebody 7,000 years ago thought like we thought. The oldest petroglyph we dated in California is 16,000 years old. So everybody is searching for what we're searching for. And they came up here to do ceremony. It's all stories about the past, the present, and the future. And it's all stories about the ability to transform into something that we never thought about when we were in that darkness. Is to come out of that darkness and transform into something that we can't even imagine at this point. So this is what we call this a vortex and a transformation experience when we come up here. So we come up here in one way and we come back different, you know. So any questions? We're going to do a meditation thing. Any questions?
Do you have a book you can read about this?
A book. Let's see. Well,
Is there a place I can go to read about this?
no.
No.
I've studied with the archaeologists for pretty close to 25 years. And then I grew up in a mixed culture. My father was Blackfeet. My mother came from Liverpool. And I studied with the Hopis. So I grew up in a real Native American culture. And mainstream archaeologists refuse to do any interp work. They won't even do it. They think it's, you know,
It's too subjective.
they're coming, yeah, some of it's graffiti and it doesn't have any meaning to it, or the people have gone. But the people haven't gone. I mean, the people that traveled here are it says St. Anasazi's ancestral Puebloans. So I've studied with them. They're the Hopi, the Zuni, the Yakama, all of those. And their symbols are still used to this day. So they understand what it is. And the native culture's been really hesitant to open it up. There's a few fairly good books out there that might say this is a spiral and this is a coyote and, you know, just general things.
But is there any literature on this cave specifically? No.
You just scored big time walking up now. You got your book.
Yeah, I've been up there a few times and I haven't seen any of this.
You know.
It's funny that you keep coming back.
Yeah.
Well, you needed to come back.
Magical place.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
it magical?
amazing.
Isn't it magical here? Yeah, so
I'll bring my kids up here.
let them feel
Check
it.
out this awesome.
And just guard it with your heart. Make sure nothing ever happens to it. We're having vandalism a lot. But this place, and when you look at the fires that built that up and the bat dung that built that up, and you can just sit here and think
Imagine what they were doing in here.
of 6,000, 7,000 years old.
That's how
And-
old these are?
Yeah, some of them are about 7. Some of them are more recent than that. The white ones out there are the most recent ones.
927, is that what you said?
Yeah.
And then these are that old?
Yeah, the darker black ones are that old, and some of them are more. Most of them are about 4,000 years old.
So what was the climate at that time here?
That was the Paiutes that did that one outside there.
But when they were doing this cave art, what was the climate? Was it still hot and dry like it is
The
now?
climate, it actually surprisingly, it was pretty much the same. A little bit rainier, a little bit more rainier, but not significantly. This is where they went for the summer. They were snowbirds too. They migrated.
Go to St. George?
Yeah, they migrated. So